So I'm going to show you the making of a melodic deep house track. I have the track play through in a different video on my channel. You can check out the entire track over here. Over here I'm only going to show you how I did it. Sounds like this. Has other elements too, but I'm starting at the beginning. I'm going to start with the kick. I have a drum group over here and I have more groups with instruments over there. Most of the instruments are played by Massive from native instruments, but some also from Ableton instruments. So I have a sidechaining track over here and I'm starting with the kick. Of course, standard kick, a little bit of EQing, slight compression over there, and we are going on to the next channel, which is a sub kick, positioned right there. You should be using headphones or a decent. You won't hear the sub kick on your laptop, basically. So. Then we have a ride. Sample over here, one of my favorite drum samples, and it's heavily EQ'd over here, a little bit of reverb, and you can, well, actually it's only cut off over here because I don't want the frequencies below 6,000 kilohertz, and so they're cut away. Then we have two snare sounds actually playing the snare combined. And the drumming together sounds like this. A little bit of dynamics over here. Sixteenth notes, and we also have a shaker sound, also 16ths, 3 and 4, and yeah, that one sounds like this. There's a down-rising, down-falling white noise sound over here. It's coming out of Massive. You can see I'm using this white noise section over here. Actually, I'm not using any of the other things. This one's off amp, and then there's a little bit of automation of the envelope in the filter frequency and a little of panning. Not sidechained, this one. Yeah, and back here I have some rising effects, falling effects. Most of them are sample based and just trying to emphasize a little bit the transitions into the break, for example. But over here, I think, yeah, that's a melodic that's a tonal pitch. That riser falls kind of into the break with automation in the transposition, so, and auto panning as well, as you can hear over here. So that's basically the drumming, and we can move forward and have a look at the bass line. Looks like this, and we're going to listen in. It has a little bit of sidechaining, a little bit of compression and EQing, and it's completely mono with the utility for clubs. Doesn't disturb, doesn't get disturbed in the club. Sounds together like this. And And then there's a guitar sound over here, muted guitar. Ableton built-in, I think, or it's one of the packs that you can download on ableton.com. A little bit of sidechaining, a little bit of filtering over here, and EQing, and of course delays. Together sounds like this. Yes, and then my favorite part about creating melodic deep house tracks is actually creating a warm atmosphere, something that kind of carries everything. And mostly do it with two pad sounds. One is more in front and one is more in the back. Then I'm trying to add a little bit of slight arpeggio and blip sounds. I'm going to show you how this is achieved or done over here. Actually, the bass came out of massive, and that's a massive patch I made, and just so you know. And this one is massive as well. Can stop your screen if you want to copy the patch, or maybe I'm making it available for download. Have to see about that. Yeah, those are my chords in the beginning, and later in the song they're evolving in the bass over here, but basically they're always playing these notes, and you see quite, no, not that long effect chain over here. It's a little bit wider, and the second pad for atmosphere creation is hardly sidechained, or heavily sidechained actually. Yeah, together, both of them. Together with the mix. Here there's a small blip element, a little bit rhythmic. Yeah, hardly noticeable. But if you listen to your track again and again, it's always nice to discover those little details. And here's a more important percussive element. It's tonal and percussive at the same time. It's also it's this, I call it Blipping Noise, and it sounds like this. And last but not least, there is an arpeggio, very high arpeggio, supporting the atmosphere. Not doing too much, it's just to support the overall atmosphere. And then we are copying that. We are evolving a little bit of the filters over time, and we are falling into the breakdown. What's this? Oh yeah, that's another rising sound. It's also massive made, and yeah, I'm using a kind of light bass drum top kick element over here, and combined with one of the snares. And evolving my pad topic a little bit, supporting it with organ elements over here. Adding to the atmosphere, and then I have a kind of melodic element over here. It's kind of a lead sound organ type, and it's called Funky Organ. It's from Ableton, one of the packs that you can get on the website. It's a little bit tweaked over here, but only with built-in effects. And yeah, sounds. How does it sound? And then there's this held bass giving warm bottom sound to it. And then we drop into the part where it drops again, and I'm only focusing on bass, muted guitar, and a kick over here to then later bring back in all the other elements. And let's listen to that drop. Yeah, and then we are getting back into with more snare and shaker sounds. Yeah, and this nice reversed cymbal, and here guitar played sound scratched on the table, recorded this small effect chain, and then you get that sound, which is cool in this position. And you can see all the other elements coming back. Well, actually, okay, we have a little bit of evolution in the melodic part over here. Those are the chord structures, and yeah, they repeat basically. This part is almost the same like this part. It's slightly different over here, and you can see that in the project file, which you will get through reading in the description, and check it out by yourself if you want. And I hope you're going to make some cool melodic deep house sounds out of it. What you're actually getting, if you're getting the project file, is this back here. I just made this section over here, copied it here to make the tutorial, and what is missing here, those elements over there, are basically just small loop elements out of Ableton that are not really necessary for the groove in this track, but you can put them in there. And well, maybe that's it. I hope you enjoyed it, and so have fun. Bye.